majority Democrats in the legislature had levied or had concerns with when he first introduced the budget. So when I said before that the macaroni is cooked, that this deal is being negotiated with the Democrats, so that sooner rather than later they can come out with a solely owned Democratic solution to the state's problem, this to me is the best evidence. Because the changes you saw today is not as a result of the listening tour, because the listening tour said cut spending. There's no spending cut. This is a result of negotiations with the Democratic legislature that said, we want to join you in your budget. Here's our concerns. You tax the middle class too much. You don't tax the wealthy enough. And he made that change. Senator McKinney said OFA and OPM themselves came out with new consensus revenue estimates. They increased the revenue by $175 million. That means they said, given our current tax structure, this is since the governor came out with his budget, we have an additional $175 million. Now, you would think you'd take that money and say, here's my opportunity to lower the amount that I taxed. No. It's just shifting within the framework. I also understand the governor when asked, I'll always meet with the Republicans. I have no doubt that's true. We have meetings scheduled with the administration now. They was asked, I will never, I've never denied anything they want. What do they want? They never asked. Never asked. January, Senator McKinney stood right here. We introduced 44 bills into the legislature and said at that time, we offer this to the governor as ideas on how to reduce spending. They weren't adopted. So when you come to us and say, I'll listen to whatever you have to say, but I'm not budging off my number. So what is it you want? That I don't think is negotiation. That is evidence that the deal has been made with the Democratic majority to have a Democratic solution to this budget crisis. And by the way, that is the governor's right to do, as a Democrat with a Democratic legislature. It is not the right thing to do, but it is the governor's right to do, and that's what he did. You know, I have to harken back to his budget address, where he said, while I do believe in a progressive income tax, I do not believe that we should punish success or wealth. That's why taxes will rise on income over $1 million by 0.2% on top of the increases you passed previously. When he was in New London, he said, there are a lot of people, these people are a lot more mobile than people in the middle class like you and me, he said. Adding, he proposed a new sales tax surcharge on expensive clothing, jewelry, and high-priced cars and other luxury items. He then said, we need to maintain a competitive advantage. We do not want to frighten, scare, or have people who create jobs leave. That's how he defended his initial tax package. Today, we saw that he just shifted it away from the middle class to those that he said we don't want to scare away. Did not cut spending, did not even use the $175 million to mitigate the effect of the tax package.